4th Annual Celebration of Leadership and Impact, HAA MCC 2026, Empowered Women, Empower Women. Can we give a round of applause to our amazing honorees? Tonight, we are honoring women in our community who truly exemplify leadership, who exemplify impact, who exemplify change for a better today and tomorrow. And I am truly humbled to serve as your MC this evening. My name is Stitches. Can everybody say, hey, Stitches? Thank you. Hi, how are ya? If you don't know, I am one of the on-air personalities for 103.5 The Beat iHeartRadio, also God's Grace in other markets and Y100.7 and ESPN in various markets, and including Island TV. So everybody say, hi, Island TV. They're recording in Gary Laurent, so we thank you so much, and to all of our media partners who are here with us this evening. I'm excited. I'm going to ask you to do something really quick. If you're sitting next to a fabulous woman, do me a favor. Just look at her and say, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to teach you Creole. Who doesn't know Creole? Raise your hand if you don't know Creole. Okay, I'm going to teach you. Don't say Stitches, don't teach you nothing. Just look at the woman next to you, say, bel bagay. No, you have to do your hand like that. Bel bagay. And put your chin like that. Bel bagay. Okay, good. You look good. You look good. Give yourselves a round of applause, please. If you don't know already, I'm going to play with you, okay? I'm going to have a good time with you. I always say if you took the time to take a shower, to put your smell good on, and to dress up and look pretty, smell good, look good, I want you to come in with joy, love, and peace. That is my goal for you to leave with joy, love, and dis-le encore, joy. Come on, fruits of the Spirit. Okay, so without further ado, we cannot continue without bringing up one of the esteemed members of the Haitian American Chambers of Commerce. He is also a beautiful singer, to my understanding. He works in the field of media and truly a community servant. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the podium, Mr. France.
As I would say, God is good. You guys can do much better than that. God is good. And all the time. I had some practice on the podium. It is my esteemed pleasure to see everybody's beautiful faces here. But you have to understand, without a woman, you all are not here. So which means that we must give a due. We must give the secret sauce to women everywhere and to celebrate us not only in a month, but always do it every day, because God saw fit so that women are part of our lives and make sure that we can breathe this air. So please, everyone, please stand for the invocation. We're going to close our eyes, bow our heads. Humbly, Father, thank you for all that you have done for us. Thank you. We don't say thank you enough. We wake up every morning, we do what we have to do, we go on about our day, but we must thank you for giving us the possibility to be able to just do what we do best. At the same time, we recognize women, we recognize your handiwork, because, Father, you made a great thing, Father, for us to be able to be here, to be able to be in their room, Father. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be living on this earth because you made woman. Father, this month, this moment, this instant, we recognize your handiwork and thank you. Bless each and every one of us today as we recognize the special people on this earth that has made a difference. Thank you for all that you have done. Let us be here and commemoratively be in your presence. In your name we pray. Amen. We might as well stay standing for the national anthems. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the rampart we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting, and air gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free? And the home of the brave. Remain standing for the Haitian national anthem. Pour le pays, pour les ancêtres, marchons unis, marchons unis. Dans nos rangs, point de traître, du sol, soyons seuls maîtres, marchons unis, marchons unis pour le pays, pour les ancêtres. Marchons, marchons, marchons unis. Pour le pays, pour les ancêtres, mourir est beau, mourir est beau, pour le drapeau, pour la patrie. Mourir, mourir, mourir est beau. Pour le drapeau, pour la patrie, pour le pays, mourir est beau.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. France. No last name, like Cher. France, c'est juste France. Thank you so much once again for joining us. And we want to say a special thank you to Mr. Max Donahue, again to all of our media partners for being here with us this evening. And do we have our honorees? Raise your hands for me. Honorees, raise your hands, raise your hands. Tonight we want you to know that you are loved, seen, necessary, and we celebrate you this evening. So I pray and hope that you truly do receive every moment of this evening. And I'm sure many of you have been celebrated before, but tonight I pray this is extra special for you. So without further ado, I'm going to ask her to come to the podium. Miss Martine, we have a special chat that we're going to have, and this topic is really involving empowerment through purpose and action. So I'm going to ask Miss Martine if she can join me to the podium as we have our keynote speaker. And don't worry, we're going to eat right after. So thank you again for joining us, Miss Martine. Please give her a round of applause.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's great to see some new faces and some familiar faces. So at this time, I am going to call our panelists to join us for what I know will be an amazing and extraordinary fireside chat. So if I could please have Ms. Carla Harris and as well as Ms. Sophie Ann Sachs to please join us on stage. We will get you situated, we'll get you all mic'd up, and we'll get started. Perfect, thank you. This is great. All right, ladies, are you ready?
Yes.
Fantastic. So some of the questions our ladies were prepared for and some they were not. We had to throw a little twist. So good evening again, everyone, and welcome. It's truly an honor to gather here tonight to celebrate strength, resilience, and brilliance of Caribbean women who are not only building successful businesses, but also creating meaningful impact in our communities. Our fireside chat tonight is titled From Passion to Impact. And many businesses, as you know, start with a spark, a passion, a personal experience, or a vision of something better. But what makes these journeys so powerful is when that passion grows into success that creates opportunities for other people. The incredible women joining us today represent exactly that. Leaders who have transformed their passions into thriving businesses while opening doors for other women to rise alongside them. Tonight, we're going to explore their journeys, the inspiration behind their work, the challenges they've navigated. I know for every woman entrepreneur in the room, we know that what you do comes with challenge, and how they're currently using their success to empower the next generation. So at this time, I'd like to introduce our amazing panelists. We have closest to me, Miss Carla Harris, coach, corporate trainer, and founder of the People Institute. Welcome, Carla, and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And our second panelist this evening is Sophie Ann Sachs, who's co-founder of the Sage Global Insights. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
So we're going to get started. And to start us off, we're going to go back to the very beginning, ladies. The very beginning. Think about your beginning. So the spark of passion. Every successful business starts with a spark, a passion, a problem that you wanted to solve, or an idea that you could not ignore. So tell us, we'll start with you, Carla. What was the passion behind your business, And how did you transform that passion into something sustainable and successful?
Ooh, I got to go back a long way. So my company, the People Institute, is an organization that helps people work better together. And it was really spawned from my childhood. I'm the youngest of 5, and our parents were really big on kindness and politeness and manners. So my mother would always say that no matter where the person was in their journey, respect was always paramount. So if you were the receptionist, if you were the janitor, all the way up to the C-suite. And so that has been a part of my life for all these years. And I really focus on how to help people communicate better because we spend more than 80% of our lives at work. And how we do that, we can't not work with people. So for me, it really was taking a part of what was really a part of me growing up and turning that into a business to help people. So I use that same philosophy in my coaching practice and the corporate training that we do because, the biggest number one reason that people leave jobs has nothing to do with the job. It has to do with the people that work at the job. Mm-hmm. So when people are able to collaborate better, work together better, communicate better, that makes a culture that you want to go in and you want to thrive in. Mm-hmm. So for me, it starts all the way back to how we were raised to say yes, thank you, no, thank you, and to really do it with a level of respect no matter who the person was.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that. It goes to your childhood, very far back. So tell us.
Thank you. Very interesting work, and I'm happy to learn about your work and share the stage with you today. And thank you to Jinan for offering me the opportunity to be here. So Sage Global Insights is a consulting firm that bridges the private sector with the public sector or the government. And my spark and passion came on a trip that I took to Haiti in 2011, a year after that devastating earthquake took place in 2010. Prior to that trip, I was on a path to applying to pre-med, to study medicine, and I went on this trip to be a translator for doctors and nurses. After that trip, I became a different person. I was frustrated with what had taken place, the lives that were lost, the systems that did not allow prevention and safety for those people. And so I said, Mom, I'm not going to become a doctor, I'm going into public service. And so that was a difficult decision, but once it was made, I set my mind to work towards working to help better Haiti. And what I learned through that journey was that it wasn't going to be an easy one-person job, and that it's an ongoing progress. My work led me to work in the development nonprofit sector and eventually to the Department of State, where I served for a few months in the Office of Haitian Affairs. And that, when I say was a peak moment in my career, it was because I was firsthand making policy recommendations on economic affairs, which is my specialty. And I felt that my language skills, my cultural context brought to the team really changed some of the way that our leaders were thinking at the time. Now, fast forward to today, it's been years since I was in that role, and I made the decision to come back to Florida to be with my family. And in order to make the pivot full circle, we had to really think about how we're going to plug into the ecosystem down here. I was very fortunate to work with Broward County last year in their small business office and their international trade section. But going back to how best I can be a public servant Sometimes it's not a title, it's not an office, it's not a role, but it is in creating your own path. And so with my husband's support, because it was him taking the lead, we decided to found Sage Global Insights to be that connection, that bridge between your business and the local government that you're sitting in, the state government where you are, and also the federal government. And if needed, we do have that international experience to connect you to other partners outside the US. So similar to her, my experience is a couple years back, and so I'm happy to have this full circle moment being with you all here tonight.
So I think we've heard, thank you for that, Sophie. I think we've heard a little bit of what my next question is going to dive into. So Sophie, stay with the mic. So I'm going to have you take that one first, if you don't mind. And it's about Caribbean identity and leadership and entrepreneurship. So as Caribbean women in business here in South Florida, many of us carry very strong cultural values around resilience, community, and hard work. So Sophie, again, we'll start with you. I heard a little bit about that already, but tell us a little bit more about how your Caribbean background influenced the way you lead, the way you do business. How does that Caribbean background influence that?
Yes, I think that my upbringing as a Haitian American woman living in the US and having roots back in Haiti was really rooted in respect. And I saw that from my parents and the way they've treated everybody they interacted with. And so what that allows me to do is any room I walk into, I try to put my best self forward, whether I'm talking to a person younger than me, older than me. I'm always open to learning and hearing what that person can share. And in turn, if I can help them, I'm always having that mindset. And I think at the root of that, as I said, is respect. Our culture, we are very polished people. Look at us. Look at this beautiful room. Everybody looks so nice. Look at the table settings. And when we bring this...
Give yourself a round of applause for that. Yes.
And I think at the bottom of it is respect and dignity that we give to each other, just not just in the material things here that I'm pointing out, but in the way we treat each other with respect.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned about that as well as you were growing up. Tell us your part of the story.
I will, and I will say I'm Caribbean adjacent, if that's okay.
That is perfect.
Okay, thank you. I would say that similar in respect and making sure that we honor people and meet them where they are, right? Because not everyone is on the same journey. And I think it's really important as we grow and experience life, that journey changes so much. There are so many different curves. My journey has been quite curvaceous in my life. And but when you see people, you see what what they're presenting, but you really don't know what got them to that place. So really meeting people where they are is critical. And of course, honoring my parents, my family, to make sure that I represent the Harris name very well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's talk about, I'm going to shift, because you're in business, you have to be successful. We have to define success, right? Because otherwise nothing is sustainable. So we're going to talk a little bit about redefining impact in business. So success in business is often measured by numbers, revenues, KPIs, growth and expansion, right? We all are in business. At the end of the day, and I hope, and this is the banker in me, at the end of the day, you're successful. You are profitable, right? The numbers. Otherwise, you can't pay the bills. And although you're following your passion, there's almost no point in being in business if you're not generating revenue to grow. Even if you're a nonprofit, right? You've got to generate revenue. There's got to be numbers. But ladies, I'm going to tweak that question a little bit because you're extraordinary. So you get extraordinary questions, right? So how do you personally define success in your business beyond the numbers? How do you define that? And how do you ensure that your success also creates impact for other women beyond your numbers?
Who first?
Carla, I'll take you first.
Let's see. For me, it really is about credibility, integrity, authenticity, making sure that I am paving a way. As a Black woman, I want to make sure that if there's no seat at the table, that we make a seat, we build a table, we bring a chair, and I can do that through board service and then bringing other people along with me on the board. A lot of the work that we do is around, right now, 90% of the work we do is with nonprofit organizations. Mm-hmm. And we do a lot of leadership development, a lot of board building. So those are opportunities for me to work with clients and to bring other women on, to identify women who are passionate, who want to give back to the community. And, you know, the money is, the numbers, as you mentioned, the numbers are important because we have to have something that's sustainable. But to me, what's more important is leaving a legacy, is making sure that I can look at my daughter and say, you know, I did this and this is for you. And I want her to be able to look at me and say, you know, Mom, I'm proud of you. And it has nothing to do with the money. It has to do with how we're living. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's more important because, you know, when you're obedient and when you live by faith, you walk by faith, all the other stuff will come.
Amen. Yeah. Thank you for that, Carla. Sophie, tell us.
I love that. And as you were talking, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have these people I'm going to refer her to. With me, besides looking at the numbers and insights, it's all about relationships and where you put yourself. You're only as successful as the people that surround you. So if you cannot, at this point, open a door for yourself, then I always look, okay, what other connections can I make for this person? And, you know, it's a great feeling to be surrounded by other people. I've been joining a lot of moms in business groups recently as I navigate the challenge of, I guess not the challenge, but the beauty of motherhood with a young daughter and starting a business. And it's been incredible because I'm meeting these women from all walks of life, all types of sectors. And we're building networks and we're helping each other build and grow. And for me, that's not necessarily a project next week or next month, but maybe a project next year that we could collaborate on together. And so I think as long as you continue to give back and pour into your network and continue to expand and grow and stay open, then you're going to see that reflected in your financials as well.
Thank you for that. Isn't that amazing that even though they're finding success, they're also looking to pull someone behind them? So I'm going to give you a round of applause for that. We're not done yet. So let's kind of turn the heat up just a little bit because I'm sure the audience wants to hear about challenges, right? So far, it sounds like the life of the entrepreneur is just rosy. It's perfect. But there are challenges, right? Would you like to hear about their challenges and how they've overcome them? Okay, so we're gonna go back to you, Carla. So challenges that shape your leadership in business. So every leadership journey or entrepreneurial journey comes with challenges, moments that test our confidence and our commitment, the days that we don't want to do it anymore. So can you share with us a challenge, a particular challenge, Carla, that shaped your leadership style and influenced how you now support or uplift other women entrepreneurs? So think about in your challenges, how you've overcome that challenge and still supported other women. Told you it wasn't going to be easy.
Wow. So I mentioned that the journey has been quite curvaceous. Well, I would say I've been in business. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 30 years. And that journey has been anything but straight. I would say the biggest challenge was losing everything. And after being in business for probably about not quite 10 years, so probably about 7 or 8 years, I literally lost everything. My business just went away. The economy was horrific, and it was quite a journey. And even in that part, I held strong to my faith. I held strong to my own resilience in moving from nothing to rebuilding. And in that journey of rebuilding, I was able to engage with so many women. I was a single mom. My daughter was very young. And it taught me that my community was my biggest support. So women, we have to endure. You know, we have to move forward. So what it has done for me today is it has allowed me to create a coaching firm that's specifically for women, that is where we talk about that inner critic. I mean, I'm sure if I ask for a show of hands and we talk about the big imposter syndrome, a lot of women's hands would go up because we suffer from that. So what we do at our woman-to-woman coaching service is that we help women take what that curvaceous journey has been and help them identify ways to move past it and to move through it. Because we can't be successful if that little thing is trailing behind us, reminding us of all the stuff. If I always thought about all the things when I lost everything, it would definitely it would defeat me. So as women, we rise above that, and it is such a pleasure in my life to be able to help women see it, call it out for what it is, and overcome it.
Thank you for sharing that, Carla. Thank you. Sophie, what's your take on it?
Thank you, thank you. I'm fairly newer to the entrepreneurial life, so I'll go back to a challenge that took place when I was working as a policy advisor with the Department of Treasury in DC. As you know, there are a lot of big decisions that get made up there, and as a staff member, I was privileged to some of those decisions, but I was not the one taking the fire heat for them. So one day we had a deadline that was statutory, so we could not miss it, but all of our senior leadership was in a meeting. And I had to, basically I was at a crossroads, go left or go right, and I'm like, this is gonna fall on me at the end of the day. Thankfully, I ended up making a decision that was right for what we were doing at the time. And looking back on that, that was probably one of my bravest and boldest moments. And I got a lot of praise for it afterwards. And I was basically learning to be bold, learning to be assertive in that moment. You know, as somebody who was one of the younger ones on the team, female, a black woman, often the only so-and-so in each room that I was in, it's a scary place sometimes to be, and especially, you know, even scarier to be in that position when you're like, this is gonna be on my back. But I learned that, you know, fortune favors the bold. If you take calculated risks and they turn out right, then you're going to be rewarded. And so I think that has translated into many of the things I've done, some of the crazy decisions I've taken, moving my family here sort of overnight last year, opening this business last year, and I'm sure many other bold decisions that we'll take. I've only seen good things come from that. Of course, like I said, calculated risks. I'm never going to do something you know, that's going to throw us completely off track, but definitely that decision that I had to take opened my eyes to the power that I have when I just step a little bit outside the box.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that, ladies. Thank you. So I'm coming to my last two questions. So the question before the very last, I'm going to turn it, is an audience inspired question. So, many women have incredible ideas and passions, but may not yet know how to turn them into thriving businesses. So we'll come to you first, Carla, and then we'll go to Sophie. What practical advice would you give to a woman, perhaps in the room today, who's ready to take the very first step from passion to real impact?
So first, I would tell you to get out of your own way, because sometimes we think of ideas and then those little inner critics come in and they stop us from moving forward. So believe in yourself. Make sure that what you have is what you really want to do. And that's all the aspirational stuff. On the actual becoming a business owner, entrepreneur, ensure that you have your ducks in a row. Make sure that you have what I call the ABCs of business. And that is, get yourself a great attorney, because you want to make sure you have good contracts. Make sure that you have a banker. Having a great banking relationship is really, really critical. And then get yourself a CPA. Make sure that you have someone that can help you understand the books and the business side, because passion is great. Ideas are wonderful. But if you don't really have a structure, then it becomes the difference between a hobby and a real business.
I appreciate that, and started early. Thank you for that, Carla. Sophie, what's your take on?
Yes. Very
Thank
practical.
you. Thank you for that feedback. Sophie, what's your take on the question?
Research. Now we do not have any excuses. We have so much technology at our fingertips, but also in-person connections. Just to give you a little example, around this time last year, I was visiting a lot of indoor kids' play spaces, soft play gyms for kids with my daughter, and I was like, maybe I should open one. I should look into loans and locations. And then I started talking to the owners and talking to the women running these play spaces. And I quickly realized that's not what I want to do. I want to support them. I want to continue working with them. And so I pivoted in doing that in another way. But if I hadn't gone and spoken to people who are already in that line of work, I would have not known. I would have gone in blindly. I probably would have failed. So ask yourself first, is there somebody else doing this? Can I talk to them? Are they a competitor? Sometimes there's a little friendly competition that's healthy. And go out there and do your research, whether that's in person or online. AI, use that carefully, but AI can be very helpful in pulling some facts for you. So definitely ask the right questions. And of course, her advice was really good with the ABCs. I love that.
Love it. Thank you. So I do have a surprise question for you ladies, and I know, Sophie, you mentioned some of it. And that really comes from the climate right now. A lot of people in business are second guessing themselves. We sort of saw that in 2008, those of us who lived through that. And for the past year, maybe the past 2 years, business has been tough. And some entrepreneurs are second guessing themselves. So I'm going to ask you, ladies, when you look at your tenure in business, what particular skill, talent, or quality have you developed that makes you want to stay in your business for the next 10 years? Sophie, you mentioned that because you walked right into that question, so I'm going to take you first.
Okay.
What is keeping you in your business instead of second guessing yourself?
Yes. Honestly, the need down here, because of the lack of information, the lack of resources that was translating down from the capital, DC, or other global cities down to Florida, it's lacking. up here in Broward, we have great individuals in each city called economic development officers. I worked with them a lot at Broward County. We have 31 cities and municipalities. That's 31 offices that you can knock on their doors and find out about their grants and their programs. In Miami, they are a little bit more advanced with their international affairs. But overall, when we came down here, we noticed that we had gained so much from our experience up there, and so little was being translated down here, and that's exactly why we want to stay in business, to be that bridge, to be that door for small business owners and nonprofits down in Florida to translate and explain, decode what we know. And of course, we're Haitian. I'm a Haitian woman, so I don't take no for an answer. So I will find the back door, the window, chimney, anything. So yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Yes, bravo for her. Yes, yes, yes. So you match your research, you match your passion to the need in the community.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Carla, tell us, what's keeping you in business for the next 10 years? Tell us the secret.
Well, hopefully I can retire in 5. But I think you started the question by asking about giving up. Was
Yes.
that right?
Mhm.
So I just want to tell you that when you look at women up here, right, you see all the glossy, pretty stuff, but there are some times, I can't speak for Sophie, but I can speak for myself, where I have wanted to give up a lot of times. But what keeps me here is I just love people. I love people. And I love helping people have aha moments about perspectives and situations. And, you know, when I'm training or I'm coaching and people say, oh, I never thought about it that way, I thought, oh, yes, I can leave now. I've done my job. Because when we really embrace the perspectives that we all bring, you have 10 people, you got 10 different perspectives, 10 different ideas, 10 different creativities. It just keeps the passion going. And I believe that until all the people in all the world get along better, there's always a need for the People Institute.
Well said. There were a lot of nuggets, like we say, and some great wisdom shared. Give them, please, a round of applause. Thank you, Sophie and Carla, for sharing your journeys, your wisdom, and your inspiration with us this evening. Your stories remind us that passion alone is powerful, but when passion is paired with courage, strategy, and community, it truly becomes impact. And that impact does not just change businesses, it changes lives, it opens doors for the women that are coming after you, for the women that are coming after us. Let's continue to support, mentor, uplift one another as we all move from passion to impact. Thank you so very much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we give a round of applause to our panelists and our moderator? And I don't know, this might be my favorite table of engagement because I'm hearing, yes, we'll vote for her, we'll do it. I love that. Thank you, ladies, to Sophie and Carla. Thank you to you both, ladies, for the investment that you've put into our community, and not just to women, but to people, and that you're truly answering the call that God has put on your life. So continue to move forward, and I know that He'll continue to bless you. So I promised you guys, est-ce qu'on a faim? Are we hungry? No, you don't sound hungry. Okay, so we continue with talking. So I'll talk some more. Are we hungry? Est-ce qu'on a faim? Oui. Nous gongou? M'kaba l'école aussi. Nous gongou? Okay. So, so as you enjoy your meal, we're going to enjoy the sweet sounds of Mr. Mario. Est-ce qu'on peut dire allô Mario? Okay, I told you I'm going to teach you some Creole and some French. He will be serenading us with his beautiful music as we enjoy the meal. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. And please don't forget, you can follow HAAM Chambers. Is that correct? HAAMCC Chambers on Instagram. Any posts, any pictures, any videos that you take, we want to make sure that people know where you are this evening. And you look so good tonight. What did we say? What did we say? That wasn't what we said earlier. Sanudi. Oh, good job. Bel bagay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Check 1, 2. It is a greater blessing to be at your presence, King and Queens. So greeting from the land of King and Queens. It is an impeccable night to honor the highest feminines. Women, the womb of creation, the celestial goddess, the space that cannot be filled nor empty by no mean, the infinite light that shows the beauty of the darkness. C'est une fierté pour moi, c'est une bénédiction pour moi pour me parler nous à soir. Les gens ont invité pour me venir chanter, je ne peux pas ça pour me chanter. Même senti ça là, c'est un bagage célestial. Il y a un pile gros nom, il y a un pile bel nom dans ça là. Je ne peux pas ça, je vais jouer. Je ne sais pas si pour me chanter anglais, si pour me chanter français, si pour me chanter créole. Qui ça nous t'a remis? Chanter pas ou bien chanter l'autre monde? Hein? Chanter pas? To all the beautiful queen in the house, Anakaona say, keep pushing through. She was the first queen of the kingdom of Haiti. So keep your touch high. You are the creator. L'aime besoin force mettre à genoux dans pied en femme. Et puis le bon même lever camper. So true love doesn't need a season. Some says they need a reason. Well, I need you tonight. Could I have you for life? True love doesn't need a season. Some says they need the reasons. Well, I need you tonight. Could I have you for life? I wish of a falling star. Open my eyes, precious, there you are. So beautiful to me, so amazing. You've all I needed. You've all I want. I promise you joy through ecstasy. Come with me, baby, with full desire. Through the moonlight tonight, it's gonna be alright. Is everything is gonna be alright? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? Is everything is gonna be alright? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? I see heaven, joy deep through your eyes. I'm fortunate, baby girl, to be by your side. Your precious smile extricate my pains. I feel exalted, you bring me hope. You are my fate, you are my creed. I love you inexpressibly. You are my fate, you are my creed. I love you inexpressibly. Is everything is gonna be alright? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? Is everything is gonna be alright? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? L'amour divine, pas besoin saison. Gen moun qui dit faut yo joindre raison. Et pourtant, moi vle à ou à soin. Voulez-vous céder mi en place en dedans cœur pour tout temps? Is everything is gonna be alright? Chante avec nous, can you repeat that? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? Can you guys say that? Hey, is everything is gonna be alright? Mon amour. Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? Once again. Is everything is gonna be alright? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? Moi fait demande pour m'joindre une femme. L'aime l'ouvrir yeux, chérie, c'est où paraître. Belle passée pas, mon amour, pour plus qu'un diamant. Pour tout ça m'vle, chérie, c'est où préféré. Si vous décidez, mon amour, faire où t'avais, des bras m'ouvrir pour sans condition. Is everything is gonna be alright? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? Is everything is gonna be alright? Is everything is gonna be? Is everything is gonna be tenfold, my love? True love doesn't need a season. Thank you. That was one of my rare. It's not out yet. So it is a pleasure to sing it for you, ladies and gentlemen. King and queens in the house, yeah? C'est évident, tu sais bien déjà qu'on ne peut jamais l'épargner. Et quand j'en rêve, je ne trouve que ces mots à dire. L'amour pour moi n'est qu'une histoire. Une histoire qu'on étudie ensemble, qu'il reste toujours inoubliable, qu'il nous fait monter les trottoirs, qui fait chanter à tout moment, qui fait pleurer à chaque instant. Quelquefois, il est indéniable. Il déchire le cœur des humains. Il est comme l'eau qui désaltère. Même quand on est dans un désert. Quelquefois, il est indéniable. Il déchire le cœur des humains. Si je t'aime, jour, c'est par amour. Pardonne-moi si j'ai péché. Ton nom qui fait vibrer mon cœur. Ton doux visage sirénant qui m'empêche vraiment de vivre. Chaque fois que tu es près de moi, qui m'empêche vraiment de vivre. Chaque fois que tu es près de moi, chante avec moi s'il vous plaît. Allons-nous ensemble. Si tu m'aimes plus fort alors, comme on pourra vivre toute la vie sans un tourment. Comme je t'aime, on va chanter des chants d'amour, des chants de rêve. Si tu m'aimes comme je t'aime. Si tu m'aimes, comme je t'aime. Si tu m'aimes, yeah. Je souhaite nous amuser, non? Nous te remet chanter à mes amis. Ah, nous pas chanter avec. N'oubliez créole ça, n'oubliez chanter Haïti, nous yo. Ok, merci. Nous entendons bien? Nous entendons la guitare bien? Sound engineer, temper them with the guitar, please. A little bit in the guitar. Thank you. Moi, je l'aime chanter pour mon chanter avec. I love when you join in, okay? Please join in, okay? I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together. the roof right over our head, we'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room. Yeah, chantez donc, mes amis, sing with me. Jah provides the bread. Well, is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Oh yeah. I wanna know now. I've got to know, got to know, got to know now. I'm really in an evil, yeah. So I throw my cards on your table. See, I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our head. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room now. Jah provides the bread. Well, is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Oh yeah. Oh yes I know, yes I know, yes I know now. I got to know, got to know, got to know now. I'm really unable, so I throw my cards on your table. See, I wanna love you, I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together, yeah. Roof right over my head. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room now. Thank you, thank you. Are you enjoying yourself? It's the Queen night, yeah? Lumière montrée belle te fait noir. The Queen of Darkness give permission to the Queen of Light to show her beauty. So you are the essence of the Queen. Physically, you manifesting the grandeur of the Infinite One. You want some more Dick Million? Sentiment? Ok. Oh, après ma fait ça pour moi parler dans sentiment. Moi t'as jamais connaît d'aller sur ma mourir. Pour me capable de la vie, moi déjà consenti. Soleil dans ciel boulé, la pluie pas jamais tombée. Tout le monde courit caché, mon grand goût déchaîné. Oh mon Dieu, pardonnez-moi pour péché mieux. Jeunes gens, jeunes filles, ramènent pour y en pain quotidien. Oh yes. Garçon bay menti, nous toujours pral parti. Sauf par un main pour pas j'en v'lel pour l'autre monde. Chaque look sorti sous tête, sous épaule, pour tomber. Oh mon Dieu, pardonnez-moi pour péché mieux. Ensemble, effacer tout défaut qui n'a qu'à moi. M'a menti, c'est métier moins faire chaque jour. Courtoisie, c'est la richesse la caille moi. Mon amour, moi remets ou toujours. Moi t'as remets suspend by ménage moi menti. Gros menti ti menti. La fait trop jalousie, li sans les boules mourir. Chanson c'est distraction, c'est toute conversation. L'argent et les bédioles, tout le monde respecte le monde. Oh mon Dieu, pardonnez-moi pour péché mieux. Effacer tout défaut qui n'en qu'à moi. M'a menti, c'est métier nous faire chaque jour. Courtoisie, c'est la richesse la caille moi. Mon amour, moi remets ou toujours. L'on est parti quitter pays ou bien loin. La vie a malmené, vous voulez tuer tête tout. C'est travail pour travail, pareil de garder sous le monde. Ouais, on joue comme ça, toute bagaille va changer. Société va connaître, toute fille va venir main. Ouais, témoigner un jour, ça casse dans la vie. When somebody left his country far away, life is missing with you, you want to kill yourself. You must work those days, look on nobody. You will repeat one of these days, everything will be changed. Society will know you, all women will love you. You will repeat one of these days what's happened in your life. Oh non, 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 moi senti pas capable encore. Oh, moi mettre piti, 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 moi bras l'embellir. Oh non, 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 chérie. Oh, moi mettre piti, moi bras là, il dit. C'est fini, fini, c'est fini, fini, c'est fini pour la vie. C'est fini, oh fini, c'est fini, fini, c'est fini pour la vie. Compalier. Moi conti boubou que moi remets en pile. Moi t'en remets faire tout ça qui bon bouli. Même beaucoup gain l'argent tandis qu'elle gain problème. Bagay ça fatigue mon pile. Moi mettre le shit ça pour me raconter le tout vite. Madame le penseur, c'est bluffé ma bluffé. Pour le pas voyer posiable, s'il fait ça la tuer. Oh bon Dieu, bah ouais ça peut me faire. Maman d'elle pour le prendre patience, pour le pas décourager. Dans la vie, toute bagaille gagne la yo. Maman d'elle est à l'église, pour les prier pour moi, pour problème nous, qu'à solutionner. Raconter ou toute vie, c'est une façon pour faire confiance. Prends patience, chérie, la prière pour moi. Pas chercher l'autre femme pour vos problèmes. C'est pour dévier attention. Prends patience, chérie, la prière pour moi. Les situations nous va changer. Tout bagaille va marcher. Prends patience, chérie, la prière pour moi. Opérateur, opérateur, bigodomi, bigodomi. Opérateur, opérateur, bigodomi, bigodomi. Mettez gaz dans l'ergoa, mettez gaz dans l'ergoa, mettez gaz dans l'ergoa, mettez gaz dans l'ergoa. Opérateur, opérateur, bigodomi, bigodomi. Opérateur, opérateur, bigodomi. La Gonave c'est pays qui est bon monde. La Gonave c'est pays qui est l'argent. La Gonave c'est pays plein Roma. Allons paradis, pays maman. Allons paradis, c'est la Gonave. C'est la Gonave. Allons paradis, c'est la Gonave. Oh, oh. C'est la Gonave. Philocap c'est pays qui est savant. Philocap c'est pays qui est jeune gens. Philocap c'est pays qui est la vie. Allons paradis c'est Philocap. Allons paradis c'est Philocap. C'est Philocap. Allons paradis c'est votre prince. C'est votre prince. Passali c'est pays qui est belle femme. Passali c'est pays qui est la vie. Passali c'est pays qui est plaisir. Allons paradis c'est pour salut. Allons paradis c'est pour salut. C'est pour salut. Allons paradis c'est Haïti. Oh, oh. C'est Haïti. Sous rencontrer Nini, papa ou chez Nini, son bon petit monde l'école, li pas jamais fait des autres. Sous rencontrer Nini, papa ou chez Nini, son bon petit monde l'école, li pas jamais fait des autres. Et Nini vim parler au timbre l'école, Maestro Smith. Et Nini vim parler au timbre l'école, Smith Josaphat. Et Nini vim parler au timbre l'école. Wow, mes amis, ça y a fait pays moins passé à baler. Wow, mes amis, ça y a fait pays moins passé à baler. Yo tire sur nous. Yo ban nous tout chay pote. Yo désasine nous. Yo crasé président nous. Ala yon peuple cabas c'est misère. C'est race noire ça. Ala yon peuple qui souffre. C'est nous-mêmes. Ala yon peuple cabas c'est misère. C'est race noire ça. Ala yon peuple qui souffre. C'est nous-mêmes. Yo pas gain pitié, yo pas gagné pitié. Pour nous haïtiens. Yo pas gagné pitié, yo pas gagné pitié pour nous haïtiens. Tout ces malheureux, ils doivent nous aider là. Tous ces malheureux, ils doivent nous aider là. Les amis, ça y a fait pays, moi passer, nous passer, parler. Mrs. You ready? Les amis, ça y a fait pays, moi passer, nous passer, parler. I need a little strum on the guitar. Give it a second.
Check. Okay. Keep strumming. I feel something coming. Mr. Frost, you know how you just si on bagaille? On va dire Femme haïtienne, dis Femme haïtienne, Femme haïtienne, dis-nous là, Femme haïtienne. Oh, Femme haïtienne, nous là, Femme haïtienne, nous là, Femme haïtienne, nous là, Femme haïtienne, nous là, Femme haïtienne, dis-nous 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 là. Maybe that's it. That's all I felt. That's all I felt. Can we give Mr. Mario a round of applause, please? I don't know. When I feel something, I have to let it go.
You feel it, you feel it.
When I feel it, I feel it. Mr. Fons, are you going to be joining me again? Thank you. Are we enjoying the meal? C'est bon? Est-ce que c'est bon? C'est bon? Okay, so I know when we don't speak too much, that means we're enjoying the food. So again, we want to welcome everyone to the 4th annual Women's Achievement event. This is where we are celebrating and honoring our women right here in our community, just doing amazing things, impacting and pouring back into our now generation and into our next generation. So I believe now we're going to transition into our recognizing our honorees. Can we do that? Almost? Okay, what are we going to do before that?
Well, something really simple that we're going to do is we're going to talk about the power of the chamber.
Okay.
So I wanted to give this testimonial out because I think it's important to understand what the chamber means, what it does, and the power of the chamber. And one of the key things that I must tell you is, let me give you a little history. My name is Franz Serran. I've been singing for the better part of my life, so I think I came out the room singing. So I didn't have no choice. Si ça c'est bâton et ceinturon, c'est, you might not know about that, but I do. But one of the key things is that whenever you feel, don't ever stop your journey. When you feel like doing something and God has called you to do something, do not stop. Don't let anybody stop you. But at the same time, He will put people on your way to make sure that you achieve your dreams. So with this chamber, I'm going to tell you something really quick. I've been doing a concert called 7 Pieces of the Master. It is 7 artists, 7 preachers, 7 minutes. Unprecedented imagery. We're talking about it's not just a gospel concert, it's where we put people together in an elevated setting. So the first year I did it, 500 people showed up. It was amazing. It was like, wow, okay. Second year, 1,000 people showed up. Now, guess what? God said, you know what? We're going to change it up a little bit. I'm thinking maybe 1,200, 1,500 people. Now, God said, you're going to 2,500 people. And with that, so with 2,500 people, it's a great goal. But you got to have 2,500 people problems, 2,500 people money, 2,500, all of that. But with the power of the chamber, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, with the power of the chamber, when you're doing something this amazing for the community, the chamber brings you in seats and places that normally you don't sit with people like that. And they all are connected within the chamber. Now, I have to tell you, I have one of my biggest sponsor that is here today. And it is the NICE agent and the NICE tax. Please do stand up for that. They can recognize you because that's important. The NICE agent, where's my, she stepped out, okay. This is one of the sponsors. You know how when you're connected with the chamber, they don't, you have $4 to sponsor you. He's like, you know what? I believe in what you're doing. Within one conversation, he says, see me next week. I came next week, and the check was ready and already ink. So I really appreciate that. And to do something this big, we're talking about moving to 7,000. We're already talking to the Hard Rock with that whole 7,000 people. I've met so many people, photographers. So when you are right here, you see something that you like. You see a vendor. You see some, connect, network. Because this is what the chamber is about. Bringing people together so that we can create marvelous things that we all can be proud of, not only as business people, but as Haitians. That's what the Bravo is supposed to happen, actually. So I wanted to say thank you to everyone here, because it is an amazing fact that we are all here together to celebrate women, power. Because without you guys, let me not talk for anybody. I'm back on some that fair. All right, I'm done.
Well,
so, Citrus, that's you.
Franz, let me ask you, how many people are already a part of the chamber? Show of hands. Okay, that means we need more. So how can people get involved if they want to tap in?
Now, one of the main things you got to do, the website is very important. Mm-hmm. There's a QR code. I don't know if they have put up the QR code on there. You can scan.
It's
the
on
QR code is on the chat. There you go. Thank you. So you can get involved and ask questions, be involved, and don't be afraid to speak to the next person by you, because they might just be your biggest sponsor. All right.
I like that. Thank you. One more time, a round of applause for Mr. Franz. So again, we encourage you, if you would like to learn more or want to be engaged and involved within the chamber, please reach out to, I know DJ's here. Thank you so much. DJ's here, Mr. Franz, and I know our president and vice president. We're not feeling too well, so I'm going to ask that you keep them lifted, that they do well. But let's post some nice pictures so they can see that everyone is enjoying and having a good time. Yeah? C'est bon? C'est bon. Okay, so the moment we've been waiting for. Can I change my voice? If you're feeling well, say we are well, Stitches. Non, on fait comme ça. We are well, Stitches. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Samuel. So without further ado, let us begin to honor our amazing women of the evening. First and foremost, I believe I have my Niji who's going to help me. Everybody say, hello, Niji, one of our past honorees from last year. And I'll tell you, we did not plan this, but it just worked out. See how God works? The color scheme, it just works out. So first and foremost, if you know the name, please feel free to applaud for this amazing young woman, Miss Fabiola Alexis, founder of Sac Passe Food Truck. and kitchen. As part of our 2026 Empowerment Woman Spotlight, Fabiola has turned her passion for Haitian cuisine into a vibrant culinary brand that brings culture, flavor, and community together. Through Sac Passe Food Truck and Kitchen, she shares authentic island dishes that honor tradition while creating unforgettable dining experiences across South Florida. Her entrepreneur journey reflects resilience, creativity, and a deep love for her heritage. By building a thriving business, Fabiola is not only serving meals, she is serving culture, connection, and opportunity. As a woman in business, she continues to inspire others to pursue their dreams boldly and build brands rooted in purpose and pride. Ladies and gentlemen, got it suicide. The fabulous, the lovely Miss Fabiola Alexis. Thank you. What would you like to say?
Hello, everybody.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, Mommy. And everybody here. I'm excited. Everybody's here. And be yourself every day. Follow God's rules.
Follow God's rules. That's what she said. Amen. That's not right. Give the mic. Good job. Good job.
You're so beautiful, Bun Bun. Thank you. Well, there's a lot of beautiful people in here. It wouldn't be fair for me not to ask everyone Sac Passe. Oh, shoot. Okay, sorry. Sac Passe. So when I created Sac Passe Food Truck, I wanted something to be so vibrant and unapologetically cultured. I wanted to be able to, like the truck, if you ever seen it, it's filled with art, Haitian art. I wanted to drive down like the 95 and people to recognize the culture. I didn't want no ambiguities. I wanted to just be loud because I feel like Haitian culture was worth celebrating. And that's exactly what it became. Everyone was able to feel represented. The moment I would say that take me over the top, where that led me to go to the Food Network and other opportunity was when I started focusing on our cuisine even more. If you even have a TV in your house and you're watching like the Food Network, you will see a lot of different cuisines where I've traveled a lot to know that food is just food. But for a lot of reasons, like other cuisines that's more westernized tend to get more attention than Haitian cuisine. So I started to make these big platters that you guys see all over social media. It wasn't for sale, it was just for fun. I wanted to just flood the timeline and showcase Haitian cuisine. Because I feel like it was the Afro-diaspora cuisine is underrepresented. And of course, the dream got bigger. It wasn't because of me, it was because of all of us. I created it for fun, but the community really supported. Which brings me to talk about unity. I grew up in a community where I feel like we are, as a whole, tend to like talk about each other, even like, bring each other down, I would say at times. So I think when I look at how supportive we are, I think we need to kind of focus more on that. Because we are unified at the end. I think a lot of time we can see the division between us and forget how unified we are. And I said this to say, is there a time limit? Okay, well, thank you. And I said this to say, looking at each and every one of you, and even the Haitian Chambers of Commerce, show me like what unity can do, what community building can do. And I thank you guys for honoring me. And I hope you guys have a good night. And again, my father is right here. I want to say thank you to him. He raised me as a single dad to become who I am. He doesn't let me forget that. And I don't forget it either. I love you and my lovely daughter. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Thank you for celebrating me. Thank you to the Chambers. I'm super grateful.
Well deserved, well deserved. Please give it up for Fabiola. I know that I do not usually do this because the time, we're gonna go on this way. But Dad looks like you okay, Papi? Okay, what you want to say? 20 seconds.
20 seconds. When my daughter follow me, because when I was a little boy, about 18 years old, I was an entrepreneur in Haiti. I got daily store. I got so now he follow me. He got a business too. So I'm so happy for that. This is he lift me off in dignity. He's not doing something bad. I'm so appreciate. So appreciate. I'm so happy. I pray. I say to God, to praise the Lord, to my Father God, and His Son Jesus, to keep my daughter follow a good way, and help the community. And again, I see when you buy the food to Fabiola, this is like a bag of food. Imitating all the coutume, Haitian coutume, the back and something in circle. So thank you so much. God bless.
I gave you a minute, Papi. I gave you a minute. Okay. I love that. Congratulations once again to Miss Fabiola. Beautiful. Thank you. One more round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to ask if someone from the chamber can actually come up on stage also to accompany us with taking pictures. I know that would be nice for socials and the website. Okay, can we go to our next honoree? Say continue, Stitches, continue. Next, we have the oh so fabulous Miss Regine D. Saint Victor Bolin. So we proudly celebrate this lovely young lady, founder of La Mamapreneur, as part of our 2026 Empowerment Woman Spotlight. So from mindset to movement, Regine is helping women boldly claim and seal at the table and transform their gifts into real revenue. This brand, it's more than a brand. It's a movement designed to empower individuals, especially mothers and women entrepreneurs, to choose themselves unapologetically. Through mindset mastery, strategic planning, and intentional execution, Regine equips women to build sustainable income, confidence, and freedom without burnout, honey, without guilt or sacrificing family. Her leadership bridges ambition and alignment, proving that entrepreneurship and family life can actually thrive together. Regine's mission is clear: empower women to step fully into their purpose, monetize their brilliance, and move from idea to impact. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the beautiful Miss Regine.
Good evening, everyone. It's an honor to be here. Thank you for having me, the Haitian American Chambers of Commerce. I did not expect to speak, but she said it all. La Mampreneur is really what it states for, helping mom realize that they are bold, they are courageous, and they can do it all. Yes, we can change the diaper today, or some of my friends would say we can give birth in the morning, and in the afternoon we're running the show for the house. But also we realize that we are living in an era where sometimes you have to have your identity shift. You have to understand that, yes, you're a mom, you're a wife, but you also have a dream. And so despite everything that may happen in your life, you must go and strive for yourself. And so that's the idea, and it came from a personal story where at a job, you have someone really having a thumb over your shoulder. They control where you live, what you eat, where you travel, where your kids go to school, etc. But when you step out of that box and you understand that you too matter, everything changes. So thank you again for having me.
Thank you, Regine. Congratulations. We're going to take a quick picture. If we can have somebody from the chamber as well to come on up. And feel free if we have some walking music on the side. Mr. Lou, if you have some moving music for me, come on, shake and bake so we can shake it like you got something to go to. Awesome. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Regine. Next, we have the fabulous, the oh so lovely. We want to celebrate Miss Christine Bayo, founder. Christine Cedras, excuse-moi, founder of Bayo. As part of our 2026 Women Spotlight, again, she is the founder of Bayo. For 10 years, Christine has turned creativity into impact, building Bayo beads into a brand that honors culture, craftsmanship, and confidence. Her designs reflect heritage, strength, and timeless elegance, empowering women to wear pieces that tell a story. This year, she marks 10 years of success. Can we round of applause for that? So to commemorate this milestone, she is releasing a special limited edition collection, and this is a symbol of protection, focus, and prosperity. Patrons are encouraged to acquire this exclusive anniversary piece while supplies last, so get it while it's hot, okay? So Christine's journey is truly a testament to vision, resilience, and faith in one's craft. She continues to inspire women entrepreneurs across South Florida and the world to build boldly and to shine unapologetically. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Christine Cedras. Est-ce que je le dis bien? Christine Cedras. Okay, c'est bien, c'est bien? Okay, I got the family table. Give me the thumbs up, family. Did we say? We said good? Okay, good job, good job, good job. Thank you so much. Let's help her one more time. Let's give her some clap and walking music. Thank you, Christine.
Oh my goodness. Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us all. We appreciate the fact that we have such strong family and friends who are now family that surround us and permit us to go the length that we need to go. Bayo Beads came about because it's such a simple story, because nothing fit. Nothing fit. I would buy a bracelet, I'd wave my hand, it would fly off. It's like, okay, this is a joke. No rings fit. So I decided to create my own. And at the time, I needed an exit for my creativity, and that's how it came about. And hasn't stopped there. Continuously creating, and yes, I do have a new collection out, and that will be showcased soon. I do thank everybody again for being here. I'm not going to be the one that stays here forever and talks forever. My father's right there, and he's not coming up to talk. He leaves it to me. I appreciate him. Again, thank you to all for being here with us and helping us celebrate.
I'm not gonna lie, Dad looked like he was ready. Dad gave me the hand like, hey, give me the mic, Stitch. Daughter said no, I'm gonna listen to the Honoree. I'm sorry. If you can tell, we do this a lot. I try to 1, 2, 3 so I can get up to the... C'est bon? Okay, how we feeling? Est-ce que nous là? Nous là? Okay, when I say nous là, you say nous là. Est-ce que nous là? Okay, that means if you're here, say we're here. Nous là? Okay, c'est bon. I love you guys. You do good. You do good job. Okay, next, thank you so much. You can give me some background music. Next, we proudly want to recognize attorney Natalie Demesman, founder of the Advocate Consulting Law Group, as a distinguished honoree in 2026 Empowered Woman Spotlight. With over 20 years of legal experience, attorney Demesman has built a practice grounded on advocacy, education, and empowerment. She is especially renowned in real estate law, helping clients navigate complex transactions with confidence and precision. Realtors and business owners alike turn to attorney Demesman for guidance, knowing she provides expert counsel in trust, estate planning, and legal structures for entrepreneurs, ensuring that ventures and assets are truly protected long-term. Serving families and businesses across South Florida, her expertise spans from family law, immigration, probate, and professional injury. But her real impact lies in equipping clients with knowledge, clarity, and confidence to make informed decisions. Attorney Demesman's leadership reflects strength, integrity, and a deep commitment to uplifting her community through fearless advocacy and empowerment. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a resounding round of applause to attorney Natalie Flor Demesman. Viens ici, là.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Okay, so because I'm an attorney, I wrote a speech, but I don't want to be taught by her, so I'm going to try to shorten it a bit. To the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce, thank you for your deeply meaningful honor, being recognized by an organization so dedicated to the advancements of our community. Fills my heart with genuine gratitude and renewed purpose. I have spent over 25 years in the legal profession, and I can tell you the cases that stay with you are never the biggest one or the most complex. They are the ones where someone sat across from you, afraid and confused, and left your office with clarity, with hope, and with confidence that the law could work for them and not against them. This is why I do this work. And it is an honor tonight, because I'm being honored tonight. It makes every long hour, every difficult case, every sacrifice worthwhile. I founded the Advocate Consulting Law Group in 2015. It was born out of a simple but urgent truth that too many people in our community were going without legal representation, not because their case didn't matter, but because they could not afford to be heard. I refuse to accept that. Access to justice is never a privilege, and it should not be reserved for only a few. And my commitment to the community is not only in the courtroom. Through my radio show, through my work with the Haitian Real Estate Professional Association, through every panel, every lecture, classes, and conversation, I try to honor my grandfather, who was an attorney in Haiti, his legacy, which is showing someone what is possible. And also, to my greatest achievement is my daughter, who is sitting right there. Mommy loves you very much more than any title, any accomplishment could ever measure. You are the reason I lead with integrity and the reason I never stop. And also, to my husband, thank you for always being there to support me, always promoting me more than I ever do, every little opportunity that you get. And finally, to every woman in this room tonight, whether you are just beginning your journey or standing at the height of your career, know that your voice matters, your work matters, and you matter. Do not shrink. Do not wait for permission. Advocate yourself. And also, thank you for the chamber for seeing me. Thank you for being here, and thank you to God for the grace that He gives me to serve. Merci en pile. God bless you all.
You did good, baby. You did good. You did good. No, not too long. It was good. It was good. And I want to give a special shout out. If you're not familiar, I'm sure you are familiar with the name Demesman. Her cousin is Victor Demesman with Demesman and Dover Law Firm. I know they're extremely active in the community as well. So one more time, please, for our amazing honoree, Miss Nathalie Demesman. Congratulations, Natalie. Continuing on. Next, we would love to recognize another amazing woman, Sandra Ellington of Top Class Realty Mortgage. In 2026, Empowerment Spotlight. This young lady is dedicated to real estate and mortgage professional, committed to helping individuals and families achieve the dream of home ownership. Through her work at Top Class Realty and Mortgage, she has guided countless clients through the complexities of buying, selling, and financing homes with professionalism, integrity, and care. Known for her passion for service and community empowerment, Sandra continuously works to educate and uplift others by providing the knowledge and resources needed to build generational wealth through real estate. Her commitment to excellence and her impact with community make her a true example of leadership and empowerment. We celebrate Sandra Ellington for her dedication, resilience, and continued efforts to help families build stronger financial futures. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage our honoree, Sandra Ellington.
Good evening, everyone. Oh my God, I'm so shy and quiet. Normally I don't do this, but I received an email that said I was honored, and I thought this was a surprise and they had the wrong person. So here I am. I'm truly honored and deeply grateful to accept this recognition. Thank you to the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce for seeing the work that I've been doing for the past 15 years. At 23 years old, 3 years in America, I step into this role. For me, this journey has always been something bigger than real estate or finance. It's about opportunity, access, and helping changing the future for families who have historically been underserved and overlooked. In many minority communities, home ownership can feel out of reach, not because they do not have the ability, but because they do not have access to the right information, guidance, and financial education. So I made a commitment long time ago, not only to help families buy home, but to educate them, whether through understanding credit, finances, or just the path of building what's called generational wealth through home ownership. Let's face it, the truth is many people in our community were not denied home ownership because they weren't able to afford it, but because they were denied because no one took the time to show them the path, and that's why my work matters. It matters to me because a home is not just a roof, it's not just 4 walls. A home represents stability, security, a place where we can grow and build a better future. So tonight, thank you for recognizing this work that I've been doing for so many years. Thank you so much to the Haitian Chamber of Commerce.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Sandra Ellington. Congratulations again, Sandra. Our next. Okay. All right, don't forget any pictures, any videos that you have. Please follow. Are we? Who's not following? Let's take out our phones real quick. At HAA. All right, they're sending me. I can multitask. At HAAMCC Chambers. Follow us on Instagram. Keep up with other events and things that are going on, and talk about resources, as Sandra mentions, resources and connectivity that the Chambers does. This is what they do consistently. They connect people and ensure that the right resources go out to our community. So without further ado, we're going to continue on with our next honoree. Linda Josephat. We can clap, applaud, applaudzi. Linda is a distinguished educator and leader. Okay. Linda is a highly accomplished educator with a career spanning 25 years of dedicated service to student success and academic leadership. Originally born in Freeport, Bahamas, and raised in Miami, Florida, Ms. Josephat brings a unique culture perspective to her work and a bilingual speaker of Creole. Her professional foundation is built upon a bachelor's degree in elementary education and a master's degree in educational leadership, both earned from the University of South Florida. She currently holds a Florida Professional Teaching Certification for grades 1 through 6, completed by a specialized reading endorsement. Ms. Josephat began her journey in education in Tampa, Florida, where she taught first and second grade. She then taught in Lantana, which is in West Palm Beach, and now currently in Boca Raton. Over the past 2 decades, she established herself as a cornerstone of the school's instructional team. Her expertise is deeply rooted in literacy development. She has been instrumental in creating strategic reading plans for struggling students, instructing the Summer Reading Academy, leadership and recognition beyond the classroom. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman is more than an educator. She's a pioneer, she's a leader, and she is a community servant. Please help me welcome our honoree, Linda Josephat.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening, everyone. I am truly honored to be recognized tonight as an educator during Women's Month. Thank you to the Chamber for celebrating the dedication and passion and impact of women in education. This is my 25th year in the classroom, and I thank God for giving me the talent and the passion to teach and inspire students every day. I equip them with the knowledge and with the knowledge and with the tools to soar in the future. But my message for you tonight is parents. It's not just us as teachers in the classroom that educates the students. It's your job at home also to educate your child and to send them to school with the discipline that they need to soar in the future. Thank you so much for this honor.
Thank you so much. Once again, Miss Linda Josephat. And truly a big shout out to our teachers. I don't think they get enough love. For half of the time the kids stay with the teachers, so they're with the kids a long period of time. So truly, to all of our educators, including Miss Linda, thank you for the work and the investment that you pour into our next generation. I feel like you should get paid like the athletes, because you are in charge of really planting the seeds into the next generation. So from us to you, we want to say God bless you and thank you. And may he bless you 100-fold. As Isaac planted in the same season, he reaped the same season 100-fold. So we pray that same blessing unto you. So next, we want to transition into Christine Elodie. Christine, an inspiring leader whose dedication to financial empowerment and personalized service helps individuals and businesses navigate the complexities of tax season with confidence and clarity. Because tax season is like right around the corner, guys, so you might want to tap into her. As the driving force behind the Nice Tax Company, Christine brings precision, integrity, and a genuine commitment to her clients. Through her work, she ensures that taxpayers, especially small businesses, owners, entrepreneurs, and families in the Haitian American community receive accurate information and trustworthy guidance, allowing them to focus on growth, stability, and long-term financial success. Christine's approach is defined by her meticulous attention to detail and her dedication to creating a supportive experience for every single client. She understands that taxes can be overwhelming, and she empowers her clients through education, clear communication, and dependable resources and results. Her work not only simplifies complex financial processes, but also strengthens the foundation of economic well-being for the people she serves. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome, you might want to call this tax lady, Christine Elodie.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you to the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce for honoring me tonight for these awards. I wrote a speech, obviously, but, right? Okay. I'm going to be short, really short. So what I want to say tonight is today women are not just participating in business. We are building businesses, shaping industries, and becoming models for the next generation. Every woman who steps into leadership creates space and possibility for another woman to rise. Through my work with the Nice Tax Company, I have the privilege of serving entrepreneurs, families, and small businesses, owners in our community. For me, leadership has never been about titles. It has always been about service. Daniel Lapin, in his book, Business Secret from the Bible, he says that true success comes from serving others. I say the more people we help, the more value we bring into the world. That principle has guided my journey as a business owner and as a woman committed to uplift all others. I will finish tonight because I have to shorten my speech. It was very long. I thought I had 15 minutes. So I will close with a quote that is very dear to me. Your subconscious mind is always listening and responding to the thought you choose. So tonight, I choose gratitude. Gratitude to my relationship with God. Gratitude for this award. Gratitude for this community. Gratitude to my family. And gratitude for the opportunity to continue serving others. Thank you tonight. Thank you, Haitian American Chamber of Commerce.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Christine Elodie, beautiful. I love the pins, very nice. On va faire une photo ici, hein?
Sans réfléchir, moi, marcher sous Moi,
so much. Congratulations again, Christine. Apparently, my earring decided to come off. All right, we're going to put that right there. Est-ce que nous là? Oh, est-ce que nous là? Okay, c'est bon. Even my English speaking, okay, c'est bon. Don't say stitches don't teach you Creole, baby, okay? So we just have a few more that we want to recognize this evening. Miss Carla Harris. We are proud to feature this amazing woman who we heard earlier on the Fireside chat. She is of the People's Institute for Survival and Beyond. In our 2026 Empowerment Spotlight, we recognize this beautiful woman, deeply committed to advancing community education, leadership, and social transformation. Through her work with the People's Institute for Survival and Beyond, she contributes to a national movement dedicated to helping individuals, organizations, and communities to understand and address systematic racism while building stronger, more equitable societies. And we heard earlier from Ms. Carla. The organization is widely known for its workshops and community organization initiatives, which equip leaders with the tools to examine historical and structural inequalities and work collaboratively towards meaningful change. Carla's dedication to education, dialogue, and community empowerment reflects truly the spirit of leadership that the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce proudly celebrates. Through her work, she continues to inspire individuals and organizations to build stronger communities grounded in justice, collaboration, and opportunity for all. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage the oh so beautiful and fabulous Miss Carla Harris.
Thank you so much to the Haitian American Chamber of Commerce. And I want to, first of all, there's no way I could be up here without God opening doors for me. So I thank him for his power, for his mercy, and his grace. And I also want to thank my daughter who's here. You know, it's hard. I've been a single mom for all of her life almost. And I'm just so grateful that I have the privilege of being able to sit in that role. And I also want to just thank, I think about when we talked earlier about women. My friend Tara is here. We've been friends for, almost 30 years. And although we look really young, don't we? So I just want to thank you all for this honor. What the work that we do at the People Institute is really, really just incredible. And I look forward to doing it for a long time. Thank you again to DJ, and thank you again to the Chamber.
Thank you so much, Miss Carla. One more rounding sound of applause for Miss Carla, who also served as our amazing panelist. Let's get your pretty face in this picture. Okay. Last but not least, est-ce que nous là? Nous là, okay. Nous là, thank you, baby. Thank you, darling Shay. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I was instructed not to say her whole last name, just to say her first name, and that's what I'm going to do. Please help me welcome Miss Fabia. We proudly recognize this visionary leader whose work bridges legal excellence and entrepreneurship empowerment. Fabia, a visionary legal strategist, entrepreneur, and founder of Aizon, an innovative marketplace platform dedicated to uplifting Haitian artists, vendors, and creators by connecting their products to a global audience. This is pretty cool. As the founder, of a vibrant Haitian marketplace dedicated to showcasing and scaling Haitian-made products globally. Utanem, Haitian-made products, she's showcasing them globally. Fabia champions economic opportunity for artists and small business owners across the diaspora. Through this platform, Haitian creators gain access to wider audiences, increased visibility, and expanded market potential, essentially helping preserve the culture while unlocking economic growth. As a distinguished attorney specializing in corporate law, compliance, and legal operations, Fabia brings deep expertise in navigating complex legal landscapes with strategic precision and ethical programs, intellectual property guidance, and organizational restructuring, all aimed to empower businesses to operate confidently and ethically across borders. Her commitment to professional excellence and community empowerment embodies the mission of Haitian American Chamber of Commerce to strengthen economic mobility, foster innovation, and celebrate Haitian American achievement. We celebrate her tonight. Fabia, her dynamic contributions to both the legal field and the Haitian business ecosystem, empowering entrepreneurs, strengthening community networks, and elevating Haitian excellence on a global scale. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome our last but not least honoree, Miss Fabia.
How do I come up from that? Oh my gosh, I am incredibly honored to share this platform, to share this stage with so many amazing women that are doing amazing things in this community. Some of you that I have met for the first time through this event, and others that indirectly I have worked with you or I have gone to your restaurant, which all of you are amazing. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be here. And Stitches, you kind of laid it out for me. She said everything about my business. So I guess the only thing I can leave you with is I really started Aiza because I always found that it was very difficult to find our products from home. Living here, it was always like a treasure hunt. Every single time I would get on social media or, one of the different platforms, I was always discovering a new vendor. And I thought, that wasn't right. We need to have like one central place where it's easy to find our creators, our businesses, and for us to freely support them and invest in them, because I was sick of going on Etsy and finding and trying to buy something Haitian and then finding out that it was a duplicate from China or, so and no shade to their businesses, but as you can see, I have one of three here on my stage. This is Women's Month. I wrote something very short. I just wanted to highlight that being a woman is not easy. Being a mother is not easy. Being an entrepreneur is not easy. As Haitian women, we seem to take on all of these challenges all at the same time because we want to better ourselves, we want to better our families, we want to better our communities, and we want to better our country. I am honored to be nominated and stand alongside these powerhouse women that are all here. Thank you to my support system, my tribe, the chamber, Jenan, my mom, my kids who drive me crazy, but I love them. My cousin who is here and who made this wonderful, beautiful display with her event planning company, Stardust Design. So thank you so much for all of you being here. Okay, and that's my first. Say hi, Mihai. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Fabia. And what's his name? Mihai, come on. Oh, pero, ay, ya tú sabes. That baby said, you're not going to leave me out this picture. Not today. He came right. He said, hey, I'm the first one. Good morning. All right, let's take a Fabia. And please remember to check out her site, All Things Haitian, a one-stop shop. I'm going to ask if all of our honorees can come onto the stage really quick. Fabia, come on back up on here. I'm sorry. All of our honorees, if you could come back up to the stage. Thank you guys for joining us. We're not quite done yet. We're almost there. If our honorees can come on back up really quick. We just want everyone to see all of you, family members and friends. Family members, friends, make some noise for me, please, if you can. I really want to say something to you. Hold on one second. This is really important. No music, sorry. Pero Lu, gracias, papi. For all of the supporters, the family members, thank you for not finding it robbery to come and support. A lot of times I see people who come to these events and they may come alone. It makes a difference when you come. It's going to make me tear up. Even when people tell you it's okay, you don't have to, it makes a difference when you come. I just want you to know that. Thank you for taking the time. It makes a difference when you come. So God bless you for getting dressed up and celebrating these amazing women, just not today, but each and every woman here. Even if this award ceremony was not for you, in hindsight, it kind of is, because all of us are planted here on this earth to do a good work. So we want to say thank you. We don't have a trophy to give you, but we have a thank you to give you. So our 2026 honoree. Please, what we could do better, please. Okay, so stay right there. There's a reason why I called you up. We have someone from Rick Scott's office who's going to be joining us. DJ, do you want to introduce this lovely young lady? Who do we have? She's coming. Okay, now. All right. Special surprise here for you. Thank you so much.
Good evening. Bonsoir tout le monde. Je connais nuit long, je prends pile temps. It is an honor to be among such a fine group of people. I mean, I didn't know we were so great in the community, doing so amazing thing, because I'm in my corner, and it's good to come out and to see what we're doing in the community, yeah? We are Haitian, yeah? So we are shakers and movers, we are doers. And from Senator Rick Scott's office, he could not be here with you, but you know Senator Rick Scott's office is like a champion for Haitian. And also, as a former governor of Florida, he wants everyone to succeed, because his philosophy, when every community is succeeding, is flourishing, Florida will prosper. So he sent the letters to the recipient of the award tonight to congratulate you. I'm not going to read every one of them, otherwise I'm going to keep you too long. I'm just going to call you by name. Fabiola Alexis. Fabiola. She has to leave, okay. Carla Harris. All right. Thank you. Come forward. Okay. Let's do this like that, like we did. All right, thank you. Christine Cedras. Come forward. You can hold it piece here. Christine Révillon. Paris aller. Linda Josaphat. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. Nathalie Demesma. Régine Boulin. Nobody else? Sandra Ellington. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much, Ms. Rio. One more time, a round of applause. Ladies, if you can hold up showing the front so we could take a nice picture of you. Beautiful, beautiful. Step on up, step on up. Yeah, if we have some of our honorees, as we take this picture, some of our past honorees, if you are here, please come up to the stage as well. Any of our past honorees, please make your way to the stage. Come on, past honorees, come on up, shake and bake, how we say. I love this. Sisterhood, womanhood, let's go. DJ, come on up. Come on, DJ. Thank you once again, ladies. We're almost done. We are winding down. We are almost done. And to our honorees, remember to take pictures behind that beautiful backdrop. And don't forget to follow us at HAAMCC Chambers on Instagram. And without further ado, this lovely young lady, she works so hard and she doesn't like to take any of the credit. Please, if you could help me welcome, if you know her, start clapping now, please, Miss DJ.
You do it. Good evening, everyone. 3 people told me that we are. 3 people say that we outgrew this place, yes. So now, in the back of the book, you have the date for next year's event, and it's going to be somewhere else. Don't wait until the last minute. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Janan. This is what I love doing. Yes, I have to breathe. It's been a long day, and I'm going to be happy when this is over. But it's not going to be over. As you saw, some of the past honorees came here. And the reason why, it's because we're going to have a woman council for the chamber. You guys need to get involved. And I know a lot of you think, what does the chamber do? Chambre de commerce, ça va faire pour moi. You have to be present. You have to be here. Each of the honorees came here and shout out somebody else. This is how we connect. Everything you see here happened because somebody decided to show up. The flowers, the decoration, this beautiful piece. The food, there's not enough food. You know why? Sac Passe gave us food today. So everything we do here, it's to connect you guys. I don't make magics, but I want you to be here and connect with somebody else. We see those faces. We need to talk to somebody, and we need to acknowledge the work that we all are doing here. My vice president and my president, we're too tired to be here. I'm too tired to be here, but Monsieur Mario is going to come here. Please follow somebody today. Touchem Douce, Gary Laurent from Island TV. And one of the things that I wanted to do today that I could not do, my niece, my favorite niece, today is her birthday, so I had to be in 2 places at once. And she got a Fulbright scholarship for Boston University when she's only been in this country for 3 years. And the reason why this happens, it's because of Stitch's sisters. We are a family. Stitches is on the board of the Scholarship Plug, and beside doing business, we make sure that your children get money to go to school and that they thrive. I have 3 people that I want to shout out to. Colleen, who's in the back. She's my right hand. Claudia, I could call last minute. Miss Tuzlin, he's there. And you guys know that I love you, but Stitches is going to take it away by talking a little about the scholarship plugs. Even if you want to go to school, if they're old, if they pass 18, they still, see if they're seasoned, you guys could come here. Please connect and stay connected with the chamber because we only work for you. Mr. Mario is going to come back with some music, then we're going to network. One thing that I wanted to bring for you was Monsieur Sachs. Monsieur Sachs, can you get up? And he's right here. He has 3 minutes to say something nice after Tishi's talk about these scholarship plugs so that we could dance and have fun. Thank you so much, guys, for being here.
Thanks, Janan. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you very much to AAMCC, and in particular, Janan here for this invitation to serve as a speaker tonight. And really, a special congratulations to the amazing 2026 honorees. So many trailblazers, so many incredible women with so many incredible stories, really, who are really following their passion. It is a privilege to be with you and to reflect on a theme that asks something meaningful of each of us: empowerment through purpose and action. I want to begin with a note of humility. As a man speaking at an event centered on women's empowerment, especially during Women's History Month, I recognize that this is not my place to define empowerment for women, but it is my place to honor it, to reflect on it, and really to reflect on what I've learned from the women who have shaped my life. And of course, male allyship matters. At its best, allyship is not passive. It is action. It is listening well. It is making space, showing respect, and helping to build families, workplaces, and communities where women can lead and thrive fully. When I think about empowerment, I do not first think about titles or recognition. I think about purpose. I think about the clarity that comes from knowing what matters to you, and then I think about action, because purpose only becomes real when we choose to live it. To me, empowerment is where those two things meet. Purpose gives us direction, and action gives that purpose life. That is part of why Women's History Month matters. It reminds us that empowerment is not always loud. Often, it looks like resilience, persistence, and leadership exercised with grace and strength. So much of women's history is a story of purpose translated into action, often without fanfare, but with lasting impact. For many of us, our first understanding of that kind of empowerment begins close to home. In my own life, some of the clearest lessons about strength, sacrifice, and purpose have come through the women in my life. I've had the privilege to work for the first Hispanic woman elected to the Utah State Senate, and the first Hispanic woman elected to serve on the U.S. House Appropriations Committee in the U.S. Congress. But as I reflect on these trailblazers, I also think about my own family's journey over the past year. Not long ago, my wife, Sophie, whom you all met, and I were raising our then 2-year-old in the Washington, D.C. area. I was working at an international nonprofit, helping small businesses transition online in emerging markets. And my wife was serving at the State Department, as she had mentioned. We were building a meaningful life there, but we were doing it without family nearby. Last year, we made the move to Florida. That move brought us closer to family, but it also meant building a new professional chapter from the ground up. It was through that transition that my wife's resilience, strength, and leadership stood out so clearly. She was a steady presence for our daughter, an anchor for our family, and the source of stability that allowed us to move forward with confidence. Because of that strength, we were able to trust our experience, build Sage Global Insights together, and begin something new. It also gave me the foundation to step into real estate and become a realtor here in Florida. Her resilience helped turn a major life transition into the start of a new chapter, while also setting a powerful example for our daughter of what strength, courage, and leadership look like in real life. That experience reminded me that empowerment is not always found in the spotlight. Often it looks like the courage to move, the strength to adapt, and the determination to keep a family grounded while building something new. It also reminds me of the women who model strength without needing to announce it, who carry responsibility with grace, and who show us that pursuing purpose and passion is not separate from caring for others, but often how we serve them best. That understanding has shaped not only who I am personally, but how I think about work and purpose professionally. It also is a big part of what led us to build Sage Global Insights. At its core, Sage is rooted in a simple belief that purpose should lead to practical impact, that ideas matter, but what we do with them matters even more. In many ways, that is what this theme asks of all of us. Not simply, what do we believe, but what are we building? Who are we serving? And how are we showing up each and every day? Because empowerment is not only individual success, it is also about contribution. It is about using our voice, our values, and our efforts in service of something larger than ours. So during Women's History Month, I hope we do more than celebrate. I hope we also reflect on how we can help create homes, workplaces, and communities where women are respected, supported, heard, and fully able to lead. And for men, that also means embracing the responsibility of true allyship, not only in what we say, but in how we listen, how we show up, and how we help create space for others to thrive. Empowerment through purpose and action belongs to all of us. It begins when we are honest about what matters to us and brave enough to act on it. So I will leave you with this question. What is my purpose? And how will I act on it? Each of us should be acting. Because in the end, purpose gives us direction, but action is what turns that direction into impact. And when purpose and action come together, empowerment becomes something real, something that can strengthen families, communities, and really leave a legacy that lasts. Thank you for your time, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.
One more time. Thank you so much. Thank you for those beautiful remarks. Est-ce que nous là? Nous là. Okay. We want to once again thank you so much for joining us. And as DJ mentioned, if you have any students or even if you are interested in going back and seeking your education or furthering your education, scholarship money for students, that's the page I'm going to ask you to go to, at Scholarship Money for Students. Every single day they post scholarships for students, and their primary goal is to help students get paid to go to school. And it was founded actually by my sister, Shedley Marie Cassius Ponther. And she has students, this is true story, she has students who have gotten paid, who have earned so many scholarships, they literally get paid to go to school. So their room and board is paid for, housing is paid for, their food is paid for, so they actually get checks. And they can pay for food, they can pay for laptops, miscellaneous things, because they've acquired so much money in scholarship. So there is funding out there for students. Done all of the days where we have to loan our way through and kids can't even buy a home because of the loans that they've gained. So there is money out there. There are resources out there. So I'm just encouraging you, if you need help, scholarship money for students, you can go to that page or the scholarshipplug.com.
That's the scholarshipplug.com, and they will help you and guide you no matter how old you are. Okay? Okay, est-ce que nous là? So, I think now we can dance. We have good time. And one thing, he said, yeah, nous poètes, nous ready. And we have Mr. Mario who's going to come back onto the stage. There's just one thing that if I can leave with you. If somebody's talking next to you, just say, don't be rude. Just say, don't look at them. Just look to the side and say, don't look. That's kind of rude. One thing that I keep hearing throughout is every honoree essentially tapped into the gift that God has given them. When we are in alignment with what the purpose that we were put on this earth to do, it will work. So to anyone who's here, no matter how old you are, from our youngest to our eldest, the gift that God gives you does not expire. The gifts do not expire. So whatever you have in you, somebody has to receive it. Somebody is supposed to be benefiting from it. It's not just for you. So my encouragement and my prayer is actually this. I know I'm not taking you to church, but this was in my heart to share. This is what I pray daily almost. 1 Peter 4:10. As every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. So whatever gift, my prayer is that whatever gift that you were given, that it is exhausted, that we will not go to the grave with the gifts not being used. They said the most wealthiest place is the grave because people do not use the gifts that were given to them. So I pray that even the gifts from a child that was maybe snatched from you or pressed down or suppressed, that in this season before the end of 2026, it raises back up. And you see it, you see the fruit from it. It's not just a plaything, but you see the genuine fruit from it. Whoever needed to receive that, I pray that you take it and go with it. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Stitches from the Haitian Chamber of Commerce. God bless you guys. Have an amazing night. Mr. Mario, allez-vous-en.
Excuse me, everybody. Hello? For 2 days, my book is for free on Amazon. You can get an ebook for 2 days. That's my gift to you. Thank you.
Les ap fait nous la guerre. You know, it's time to go home. 9 o'clock was the contract. Okay? So, n'a quitté nous avec notre ambiance. Qui est-ce qui est responsable? Qui est-ce qui cause Haïti à souffrir comme ça? Qui est-ce qui rend nous mal à l'aise ça? Viens, Stitch. Nous allons improviser là. OK? OK. Dit félicitations à toute femme yo, à toute reine yo. yo honoré à soi. Blessing be upon all the queen that been honored tonight. Est-ce que c'est bon Dieu qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est des salines qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est bon Dieu qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est des salines qui rend nous malaise là?
I didn't get booked for this, but merci bon Dieu pour la vie. Merci bon Dieu pour la vie. Haïti pays moi, côté nous aller. Haïti pays moi, côté nous aller. Côté politicien, côté moun yo qui dit yo parler de. Côté politicien. Pays moi nous pas pays, Haïti pas pays, Haïti pas pays, Haïti pas pays.
Haïti, oh Haïti, Haïti, oh Haïti, Haïti, oh Haïti, Haïti, oh Haïti. Est-ce que c'est bon Dieu qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est des salines qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est liberté nous qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est hospitalité nous qui rend nous malaise là? Elle est beau, elle est maintenant. Est-ce que c'est misère qui rend nous malaise? Est-ce que c'est mon riche qui rend nous malaise? Est-ce que c'est les pauvres qui rend nous malaise? Est-ce que c'est le bourgeois qui rend nous malaise? Est-ce que c'est le président qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est Juju qui rend nous malaise là? Elle est bonne, elle est maintenant, elle est d'accord, pays non danger. Elle est bonne, elle est maintenant.
Haitian Chamber Karaoke Night. Thank you. Keep doing. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else?
Est-ce que c'est le pluie qui rend nous malaise? Est-ce que c'est mon pauvre qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est mon riche qui rend nous malaise là? Est-ce que c'est président pas connaît qui rend nous malaise? Est-ce que c'est juge qui rend nous malaise là? C'est triste. Elle est beau, elle est même à quoi? Elle est sound man.
Thank you for the sound for everybody.
Thank you, sound
here.
engineer.
Thank you for the
Thank you,
ladies
thank
that
you for your
came out
patience.
tonight.
Thank you.
for everybody that
Thank you.
showed up.
Thank you.
Thank you for the vendors. Thank you for the food.
Thank you, Alan
Thank
TV.
you for the live.
Thank you, DJ
for Alan
Buzz.
TV. Thank you for the
Thank you,
photography. Thank you for everyone
Thank you, all media
that came
present.
out tonight. Thank you, Stitches. Oh. Thank you, Stitches, to come out tonight from 1035. The beat I said. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Bless.
Bless,
Thank you.
bless, bless.
Fort Lauderdale, thank you.